Dear new content creator, this is a video I am making for you. It is a combination of things I wish I'd known when I first started creating, as well as some hard truths and something that sounds like the corniest thing in the world, but will mean more to your success or failure than you could ever know. And before I get into it, I want to say congratulations, because it's very, very difficult to get past that first step, that inertia, stagnation, fear, the judgment of the people around you, and actually commit to being a content creator. So that cannot be overstated. Congratulations on that. This video is not intended to kind of, sway you away from being a content creator. I'm hoping that this video can help guide you around some of the pitfalls that if you fall into as a content creator can really, really suck. I think there are a lot of misconceptions around being a content creator, and I believe that a lot of these have come through the fact that being a content creator is not the same as it used to be, and a lot of people still think it is. And also that most people only see this tiny little percentage of content creators at the very top that were very successful, and don't see the other 99.9999999% of people that are on the iceberg but under the water. And a lot of the time, this tiny percentage of super successful content creators, they got there through luck, or they got there in the past, and the game is very different now to how it was in the past. So really, it's kind of difficult to understand being a content creator without being one nowadays. So hopefully this video will help you, will help guide you, and you can get something valuable from it. Now, my first tip, it sounds like the lamest thing in the world, so brace yourself. But if you can truly understand this, it'll be so, so valuable to you. More valuable than anything else. This is the best tip I've got. But again, brace yourself, it sounds like the lamest thing in the world. Be yourself. And I know, it sounds like the writing on the back of like a children's hairbrush in bright pink, but it is still the most important thing I can tell you. You have no idea how important this is to your success as a creator. And I am not referring here to whether you play characters or not on your stream, video, Instagram, whatnot. If you play characters, people tend to know you're playing a character. But I'm referring to how you present yourself as a creator. You want to be 100% authentic. And when I say 100% authentic, don't say things unless you mean them, unless you believe them, and say them like you're speaking to real people, not like you are speaking to some fake audience. You have to be 100% real, because people can see through fake like nothing else, and people hate it. They hate fake. You'll get less views, you'll get less subscribers, you'll get less likes, you'll get less whatever if you are fake. And honestly, I know it's really hard because I'm a content creator myself, and sometimes you don't know that you're putting on a persona. Sometimes you put it on to protect yourself, right? Sometimes you say things like, but I'm displaying a part of myself. This is a part of my personality. I'm just emphasizing a part of myself. Or I can make this into me. If you're saying those things, just put on the brakes, stop, reverse, U-turn, and drive as fast as you can away from that, because that is not you being you. That is not you being you. You need to find what you love, what you're passionate about, what is truly you, and you need to put all of yourself into that and share that with the world. Because then people will feel that, they'll feel the authenticity, and it will mean so much more, and it will be so much better for you professionally, emotionally, mentally, in every way, shape, or form. And again, I know it's hard, but if you can truly understand that one super crazy lame statement, be yourself, then it will make the world of difference to your success as a content creator. Tip number 2 is something I've seen in adverts, the ones that are going around now. Become a content creator, have freedom, live the life of your dreams, have cars and travel and girls in bikinis, whatever. One of the things that really bugs me about these advertisements is how they portray being a content creator as having less risk than a traditional job, because you build up your audience base and therefore you have control of your own audience and your own future. Look, having a traditional job has its risks. I get that. You could be fired, your skills could be no longer important, you could be replaced by a robot, the robot uprising is coming, all fear. But being a content creator, honestly, the best comparison I can make is most akin to being a small business owner in a very oversaturated market. It's full of risk. there is an insane amount of risk. One day you could be super popular, have tons of followers, have lots of money coming in, have brand deals, whatnot, and the next day you could literally have none of that. Sometimes it could be under your control, you could make a misstep, which as humans we do, or sometimes it could be completely out of your control because an algorithm could change, something legally could change, some other content creator could either say something truthful or make something up about you that changes people's perception of you, whatnot. There could be anything. And a lot of even very, very successful content creators have expressed this feeling of constantly feeling like any moment it could all fall apart. And that can be very mentally draining. So there is a spectrum. If you are here on the spectrum, if you are totally cool with risk, and it's something that you're used to dealing with, maybe you're one of those people that enjoys jumping out of planes with a parachute, then maybe you'll be fine. If you are super risk averse though, and you really don't like risk, and I know it's hard for me to say this because I think anyone can do content creation full time, but maybe for your own mental or emotional health, it might be worth having a part-time job beside doing content creation just to help alleviate some of that serious anxiety that can be caused by the amount of risk that goes into being a content creator. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is that the standards are higher. They are different to what they used to be in the past. And it's all well and good for someone to sit around and say, you don't need the fancy equipment, whatnot, that other people have. You can get started with nothing. And you can, but I think people need to be honest about this. You are at a disadvantage. If people are starting with better equipment than you, they have a better looking visual, they have better quality audio. Most viewers don't sit there and analyze, oh, well, this person probably sounds better because they have a multiple $1,000 microphone. They don't think about that. They go, this one is more enjoyable for me, I am going to go here. So it is delusional not to mention this. Of course, not all of us can start with a huge pile of money, I feel ya, but at the same time, it is something to work towards, and if you can invest in the quality of your output, then that is 100% worth the investment, both in terms of money for, say, equipment, and also in terms of your time, your studying, how much you learn about your subject matter of choice, whatnot. It is worth the investment to have higher quality content. And this leads into my next point, which is it's not fair, but it is fair. Let me explain. So I once released a music video of songs entirely written from text talk and emojis. And I thought this had a certain level of virality to it. And I was a bit excited about it because I thought, oh, maybe this is going to be the one. And it wasn't. It didn't take off. Then a few weeks later, someone else released a song entirely written out of emojis and text talk. And it went viral. And I was like, what did I do wrong? My song wasn't terribly bad. Their song wasn't terribly incredible. I mean, it made no sense to me. And I was like, why? Sometimes things are just not going to work out the way you want. It's not fair. Sometimes you just miss the wave. You post at the wrong time. You post the wrong thing. Someone else has better contacts than you. Someone just gets discovered and you don't. Well, whatnot. There's a million different things that could happen. But it is fair. And when I say it is fair, I'm referring to the equation, which is essentially the more value you give to more people, the more success you will get. And this is not the secret key to success because it is so ambiguous, like how do you reach more people? What even is value, etc., that it's probably not going to be of much help. But that's kind of how it works. And value is a tricky one because no one cares about what you think is valuable. No. As a content creator, your opinion is, who cares? No one cares. No one cares. What matters in terms of your success is what your viewers or your listeners or whatnot think the value is that they're getting. And the more of that you can give, the more success you'll have. So unless you're a psychic or a mind reader, that's going to be really difficult for you to work out. Some really simple things that could easily be figured out are better quality audio and video, hence getting better quality equipment. But in general, the most important stuff, the content you put out there, it's kind of hard to know a lot of the time. So, but it's not fair, but it is fair. That's the point. The next thing I want to say is the mental game is tough. And I'm not going to linger on this point because I've got an entire vlog about it. And I would highly, highly recommend you check out my vlog about that, where I go into a lot more detail with this. But the mental game of being a content creator is really, really tough. It's really tough. So you need to prepare yourself for that by going in with your eyes open. It's kind of hard to prepare in any other way. Honestly, when you feel it, it hits like a boulder into your chest. But just know that the mental game is really tough in being a content creator. That's all I'm going to say on that one. The other point I want to make is people don't get it. It's somewhat related, but it's also somewhat separate. There are people that will just never understand that what you do is difficult. They won't understand that it's got value, that it's worthwhile. They just won't get it at all. And you can explain it to them as much as you want, and they just won't get it. And they'll tell you to go get a real job, or tell you to stop wasting your time or whatnot, or stop focusing on the likes. You're doing what you enjoy, so it's all good, whatnot. They just don't get it. And sometimes these people may be your friends, your family, your partner. It's really difficult, but there are some things in life you've just got to absorb and put up with. And it sucks because it feels like a massive weight and burden upon you. But there are some things in life that are just like that. And this is one of those things. The best thing you can do is keep creating, and maybe one day they will properly see. You'll be able to open their eyes inadvertently by them seeing you living this life as a content creator, and they'll understand that way. So that's the best advice I can have in that regard, but know that you're not alone in that, because I'm pretty sure every single content creator can tell you about at least one, if not more people that are significant in their lives that have that particular attitude. The last thing I want to say in this vlog is going to be the sassiest, but I think it's something important for new content creators to hear. So, you do not have the secret formula to success. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, there are so many people that think that they know the algorithm, they've cracked it, they know exactly what they need to do, they've figured out the game. But if the people at the very, very top of this game right now are posting up content and talking about the fact that they have no idea what to do next, I'm sorry, but I find it very, very difficult to believe that you, dear new content creator who's never gone into this, do. So, I'm sorry, but you do not have the key to success. What I would highly, highly recommend you do is go into this with open eyes, not starry eyes, not some delusion. Go into this with open eyes. Know that the best thing you can do is be deeply passionate and love the topic you're about to share with people. Just put all of your soul into this topic and creating the best quality content you can. And then put it out to the world as authentically as you can. Be yourself, do what you love in the way you love doing it, and as well as you can, and put that out to the world. Put that out to the world, and that's the best you can do. And honestly, that will have the best success for you. That really will. And it will have the best success for you, not just professionally, as in it'll get the most views or whatnot, but emotionally and mentally. And as much as you may think, oh, I am strong, I don't care about those things, you will. As a content creator, you will. And these things will hit you. They will hit you harder than you think, and they will matter more than you think. So, that's all I have to say. Hopefully that was eye-opening, but also a bit inspiring. And if you are a new content creator, or if you were just watching this video, just thank you for watching the video. Again, I really, really do hope it helped. Now go create stuff. Stop watching videos. Go out, film something. Go record something, practice something, learn something. Speak with someone about content creation, or whatever you want to do. Speak with someone about food. I don't care. But go out there and make something. Thank you for watching the video. Bye. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, I would love for you to hit down that subscribe button and also the bell notification button so you can be notified in future when I put up videos. Also, I'd love to do a massive shout out for everyone who is a part of Ninja Club. Your support and encouragement is absolutely invaluable. Thank you so, so very much. If you're a fan of what I do, I encourage you to check out Ninja Club. There is a link at the top of the description box, and have a wonderful rest of your day. You rock all the Lego blocks.